Sixth day, the holiness of Joseph worthily prepares him for fulfilling his sublime duties. Honors and dignities do not constitute the holiness of Saint Joseph. The sublime functions he performs are not his greatest title of glory. However, when dignities come from God, they presuppose in the one to whom God bestows them a corresponding holiness. How great, then, must have been the holiness of Joseph to deserve such favors, which have never been nor will be granted to anyone but him. Undoubtedly, Saint Joseph was the holiest of men. It was fitting that God chose the most perfect and worthy of men to entrust him with such a great mission close to Jesus and Mary. The holiness of Joseph perfectly corresponded to his dignity. He was the spouse of the Immaculate Virgin Mary, yet himself a virgin spouse, ever virgin. This virtue was to manifest itself in all its brilliance at the first sign of Mary's maternity, whose divine mystery he was unaware of. He was the adoptive father of Jesus, his legal father, this nourishing father. With what fidelity, self-denial, and love he fulfilled this mission, serving and protecting Jesus in Bethlehem, Egypt, and Nazareth, until his death, for Jesus was his only treasure. Saint Joseph possessed in the highest degree all the virtues of the most faithful spouse, the most tender and selfless father, and he practiced them with all perfection towards Mary and Jesus. With what discreet fidelity Joseph guarded the secret entrusted to him concerning Jesus and Mary. He was the only man in the world who was the custodian, and in a way the owner of such a precious treasure. A single word from his mouth would have filled him with glory, deserving to be proclaimed as the happiest of spouses and the most honorable of fathers. But it was not so. Saint Joseph enjoyed his happiness alone in the obscurity of his profession, in the poverty of his life, and in the forgetfulness of the world. What a beautiful example of humility for us! How he teaches us not to reveal God's gifts, to hide our poor virtues, in order to preserve them from human vanity. Saint Joseph, the greatest of saints, is the most humble and hidden of all, and in this he excellently shares in the characteristics of the holiness of Mary and Jesus, of whom it can be said that what they allowed to be admired is nothing compared to the immense treasures of graces and virtues that will be revealed to us only in heaven. Aspiration. Saint Joseph, you who call the God we adore in the Eucharist your Son, pray for us.